George, when you hear those numbers, 50% of Americans opposed, the vast majority of whom strongly opposed, what does the White House do?
Well, they have a lot to do. First of all, they're going to take a break, David, to give the White House and the president a chance to recharge and to let this whole debate cool down before Labor Day. They know that with the public, they have to do a better job of convincing those who have health insurance that they're going to be helped by the president's plan and that they're going to pay a price if it fails. And then with the Congress, they're really focusing on unifying the Democrats now behind a single plan. But the problem with that was illustrated in the last 24 hours. Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi said there can't be a bill without a public health insurance option. Her number two said the public health insurance option might have to be sacrificed in order to get a bill.
And George, I'm curious, with those optimistic economic indicators we saw today, you would think that would be an easier backdrop for the president to argue for this plan.
It is the single most important thing to help the president right now, improvement in the economic situation. One bright spot for the White House in this poll is that more Americans, by a pretty wide margin, think the president's overall economic plan is helping than think it is hurting. But weighed against that is real concern about the deficit and a real visceral anger about how the government has had to bail out the banks and bail out the auto companies. And that's why there's so much concern around this issue of whether the government is taking over health insurance, which, of course, the White House denies.
George Stephanopoulos there in front of a spectacular Grand Canyon, where, again, Senator John McCain will be George's exclusive headliner. That's Sunday morning right here on This Week.